how to defend the Scholar's Mate. We start the game off with e4, e5, queen h5, and if you play the move g6, then that's a big mistake because they take your pawn, you block, and you lose your rook. So let's learn how to defend. So if we go back to queen h5, then you defend with your knight instead. They bring the bishop out, trying to checkmate you. Now you can play g6. They slide the queen back, continuing to try to checkmate you, and you block with the knight. And if they want to get super aggressive with something like g4, then that's a big blunder because you jump right into the center with knight d4, and there's a lot of places where they can blunder their queen, especially at low elos. They might go something like queen here, for example, and then walk into a fork and lose their queen anyways. Or they could play something passive, but in this case, you just go here, you fork the king and the rook, they slide the king over, and then you win the rook, and you have a great position for the rest of the game. But if we go back here to knight d4, and they play the best move, which is up here to queen d1 with their queen, then you just have a great position. You can play things like d5, you can even sack this knight if you want, or you can go for this pawn instead and just take a free pawn, advance, fianchetto, castle, whatever you want, but that's how you defend against the Scholar's Mate.